welcome to Christ King online classes. I am Josna. I will be taking biology and chemistry for 8th standard students. So before studying the topics, so we know that in science there are three categories and it is in three branches, that is in one is in physics, chemistry and biology. So we are going to study biology. Maybe this is the first time we have studied already the 3 units together, but we are studying now separately in our textbook, that is called science. Biology is nothing but it is a natural science where we are studying living organisms with their vital processes. Again I will repeat, biology is a natural science. It's a branch of science where we are deals with living organisms and its vital processes like physical processes, chemical processes, molecular movements, etc. So everything will be included in a term called biology. So biology, where we are studying are living organisms. When you are studying, so this year there are the 2 team members are given in your textbook, that is called Paheli and Bujo. They are asking few questions with you. They are analyzing some answers and they are giving some of the activity to you and including teacher. So we are studying together. So where we are studying with an enjoyment. So with few activities from our textbook. So when you are studying biology, so in your mind, so it is refreshing because so we are studying living organisms. Maybe it is a plant, maybe it is an animal, or maybe it is a small like microorganisms which we cannot see through our naked eyes. These are called the microorganisms, plants, aquatic organisms, huge animals and etc. So we are studying in a term called biology. So this year we are studying many lessons in biology. The first lesson, that is called crop production and management. So we are studying. So as I said, there are 2 team members with us, that is called Paheli and Bujo. They will ask questions. So they will ask some doubts, they will analyze, they will give the justification, etc. So we will go as a team and we will study together. So in biology, the first lesson, that is called crop production and management. So before we will study a lesson, so let us revise. So let we go back to our previous class, that is the 7th standard, where we have studied a chapter called nutrition. So in our mind, the term, so we have studied already what is nutrition, define nutrition, the 2 types of nutrition, what is autotrophic, heterotrophic, etc. So define nutrition. And nutrition is nothing but it is a process where you are utilizing, so in taking food, utilizing it for different purpose, especially to get energy in the form of ATP. So this is nothing but nutrition. Okay, you have studied nutrition. Then, so in nutrition there are the 2 terms. What are autotrophs? What are heterotrophs? So, what are autotrophs then? Auto, self. Autotrophs are the organisms which they prepare their own food using sunlight. So, for example, plants. Majority all the plants will absorb sunlight. In the presence of sunlight, the presence of chlorophyll pigment in chloroplast, and it absorbs the water and mineral, carbon dioxide, etc. So they produce or they synthesize food. The term, keep in your mind the word food. So now, as I said, autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. Some plants, few bacteria will undergo a process called autotrophic nutrition. They prepare, they will synthesize their own food material using sunlight. Can we prepare? So whether we are autotrophs? No, because so for us, so we are dependent upon plants and few animals for the food. The term food. Food is any substance consumed and utilized to get energy. Any substance. Maybe it is plant, maybe it is animal. For example, as I said, plants are autotrophs. Animals are heterotrophic because so it doesn't require sunlight. So why? That is the question. Why we can't prepare our own food? The reason is the plant consists of a pigment called chlorophyll. So present in a cell organelle called chloroplast. We know that. So when you study, so you have to imagine. So you have to see the plant a little, then you have to study. So side by side, if you study biology, then it will be very easy to do. So now, so we got one word called food. Autotrophic, heterotrophic, and also there is an heterotrophic. There are three types. That is, one is heterotrophic, saprophytic, the organism which will decompose dead organisms. For example, bacteria. So it will eat the material, whichever it will be dead organism, it will ingest that one. So that's why they are called saprophytes, and also they are called decomposers. It should be a decomposer should be there in the earth surface. So there will be an earth surface, there will be different types of life cycle. So to continue our food chain, we require decomposers also. So okay, now the term we got, that is in food. What fuel does our body require then? There is nothing but food. So you are thinking, so where does our food will get? So where will get? So you are thinking maybe the food will be, so we get the food by different plants. So we are using some words, plants. So what is a crop? What is a plant? Plant is an organism, living organism, and it will prepare their own food. For example, so before studying the food, yes, who will prepare the food? Plant will prepare. Yes, if I grow a plant, maybe, so according to my necessity of food, if I grow a plant, whether it is essential or whether it is enough, no. So because, so we need food to get energy, and all over the world, everyone should get the food in equal quantity, maybe according to the survival. So then, if you think, imagine, so India itself. So according to the population, we require huge amount of food. Whether it is enough, if I grow a plant in my little place, or maybe in a piece of land, whether it is enough to everyone? No. So I should grow a plant crop, so in a huge area, so to provide everyone. Then everyone will get the food. Then what is the method? So if I grow a plant, for example, plant will be grown in a selected area or at one place, so in a particular season, etc. It is called a crop. So this crop, if you are producing in a huge amount, so who will prepare? The term who will prepare? So is it myself? No. So there is a particular person, maybe a group belongs to that, to prepare a huge amount of food for everyone. So that is nothing but farm. So we know that India is an agriculture country where we are based on agriculture purpose and etc. So here a person, a farmer. So maybe if you are plowing the field, then so different purposes are there to get our food. So here when you get our food in a huge amount, then everyone will be satisfied with their life. So here when you study, so a term called, then if a person or a farmer practice, or maybe he is given a task or an activity in the land or in a crop land, then what is that meaning? The meaning is nothing but a word called agriculture. Agriculture, so India is an agriculture country. So the term agriculture is the science and the art of cultivating plants and livestock. So everyone can do this work. So it requires some practices. So what is agriculture? Agriculture is a science and art of cultivating. So for example, if my wish is there, so I want to cultivate some plants, whether it is possible, maybe only I can grow a few ornamental plants like roses, etc. But all the plants, it should be a systematic base is there. So to do all the activity, that is nothing but task. So it should be in a systematic way only, then I'll get. So here the term agriculture is a science. So I did answer. So Paheli and Bujo they are asking. So what is the meaning of this? It is a science and art of cultivating plants and livestock. So that is nothing but agriculture. So who is the responsible? Farmer is the responsible. So maybe when we work in the land, so definitely we get different varieties of the food. So next. So what we are practicing? So as I said, agriculture. So agriculture practices. For example, what really does we want? So we want food from the plants. So plants will be grown in the land using some activity by farm. So which are the activities? Which are the practices? For example, preparation of the soil, sowing, adding manure and fertilizers, irrigation, practice protecting from pests, harvesting, storage. We are studying step by step all the agriculture practices. Okay, which are the crops? Whether I can grow all the crops in all the season? No. So according to an Indian temperature or maybe humidity, so we are classifying the crop patterns or maybe the types of the crop which can be grown in a different season. That is the two crops we are studying. Kharif and Rabi crops. That is the two crops we are studying, including the some more crops. There are vegetables and fruits we are studying in this lesson. So after agriculture practice, these are called the practices. So can we practice all this? Everyone know, as I said. So the farmer will grow a crop. So and it will protect, harvest, and it will store the food for a total or maybe entire population. Now, so when I am producing the food, crop production. So there will be a systematic way in crop production, and simply if I grow a plant according to my wish, it's not used. So that's why it should be management, the word. So after growing, after all the agriculture practices, there should be a proper management of the food crops. So we will study in this lesson what is crop production and management. As I said, agriculture is the science and art of cultivating plants and livestock. So we have studied plants will prepare their own food, animals will depend upon plants and also animals for their livelihood, and then they are rearing. So they are growing from some plants and also livestock means animals. So all these include a single term called agriculture. So we are studying one by one which are the instruments we are using in agriculture and how we are producing the crop and how we are managing the crop production. So let us study one by one.